What's going on, everybody? My name is Michael Weir, and today I am back at the theater because today I'm seeing Avatar being re-released in theaters for the first time in what, like 12, 13 years? It came out in 2009. It's been a long time, and I'll tell you what, I saw the first Avatar movie when it first came out in 3D, and then I never watched it again. But the 3D blew my mind. I thought it was great, and I was like, well, if that ever comes back to theaters, I gotta check it out. And since Avatar: The Way of Water, Part 2 to Avatar, is coming out later this year, they decided to release it for one night only. So Avatar in 3D. I am so hyped for it. Like, I'm just excited to get that cinematic experience again. They've said they've remastered it too, so it's supposed to look even better. So I'm seeing an IMAX 3D. I'll let you guys know how I feel coming out. All right, guys, I just got back from seeing Avatar. You know, I was gonna shoot it there at the theater, had my son with me, and I just wanted to come home. It's late, it's like 11 o'clock at night. So Avatar remastered in 3D on IMAX. Did it hold up 10 plus years later? It did. It was beautiful. I know they remastered it, the sort of a reimagined is what they called it. It was gorgeous to look at. I like the movie Avatar. I think the storyline is good. The action is great. Visuals in this movie, they're the best thing about this movie. I can't get over how beautiful the 3D looks. Like, when Avatar happened, it kicked off this 3D craze that no one was ever able to match. And then it just sort of died down. And now you have Avatar: The Way of Water, which we got a few scenes for tonight, which was great. But you've got that movie coming out at the end of this year, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna take my son back to the theater for that. That should be a fun time. We got a few scenes and they looked beautiful. And I feel like it's going to do the exact same thing, where they're gonna kick off 3D again and everything's gonna come out in 3D, but nothing is gonna visually match up to what James Cameron has done with Avatar. Like, it's beautiful. It really, really is beautiful. I'm talking about the visuals and the experience I had tonight so much because I don't know how much more I can actually say about Avatar that hasn't already been said all over the internet. I mean, there's been reviews and deep dives and so much about Avatar that I will say I love the performances in this movie. From every actor, actress that's in this movie, I think it's just a fun time. But it's also 3 hours, and there are times that I did check my watch. Even though this was only my second viewing in my life, there were still times where I was like, all right, it's getting a little long. It's just, there's so much content in it. But I do like the way they break down the story to you, the viewer. I like how they break down the mythology of the world that the avatars are going into. Like, I like how they give you the exposition. The very beginning opens with just Jake Sully talking to you, the viewer, and you're like, all right, it's gonna be like this the whole movie. But they find ways, like his video logs or the people explaining to Jake Sully how their world works. And I liked that a lot. I thought that was really cool. Sigourney Weaver in this movie, my God, she can act. And I loved her in this. I forgot she died, and I don't feel like I need to put up spoilers for a movie that's 10 plus years old. So I forgot she died in the movie. So that was kind of a, oh wow, they actually killed her. Ultimately, guys, I had a really good time with Avatar for the second time now in IMAX 3D. It was just beautiful, and I cannot wait to see Avatar: The Way of Water. This took my excitement for that and just got me there, because the trailers haven't done that yet. I've seen the trailers, and honestly, I don't see 3D movies, so I've just seen the trailers regular, and I'm like, all right, well, we're going back to the Avatar world. Like, what's exciting about that? But seeing some of the scenes tonight visually in IMAX 3D, like, I have to be there day one seeing it in IMAX 3D. I have to. I had a really great time overall tonight, guys. I really appreciate you watching this video. If you did, hit the like button, hit the share button for me. It helps the channel out. And I got a lot of content coming to you this weekend, seeing a couple more movies, and I can't wait to talk about those with you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.